Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 this show, and we have got some more Lou Gehrig gameplay coming your way. Now, even though Lou Gehrig plays for the Rail Riders, I feel like I have home field advantage because Kevin Millar pitches for the Red Sox in my other road to the show. So, I get to play at the stadium quite a bit, and honestly, I did a double take a couple times, just like, wait, which team am I on? But of course I got it figured out after a while, so it's not like it was a problem. But anyway, so I got some inspiration for what to do for this video this morning because there is a singer and songwriter that I absolutely love listening to by the name of Kina Grannis. So whenever I'm doing videos and editing them, I usually have music playing just to kind of help me stay awake and keep me focused on what I'm doing and make this not be so monotonous. So Kina Grannis is one of the singers that come up the most on my playlist while I'm working on this stuff. So I follow her on Facebook and Twitter quite a bit because, like I said, I like her a lot and just kind of want to be up to date on what's going on with her and, if she's ever coming to Nebraska. But I saw that she had tweeted out that she had done a TED Talk. And if you know what TED Talks are, they're actually really, really cool. There's these experts who come in and talk about a whole number of subjects. You can learn a lot. So I was like, Kina Grannis, TED Talk, score! And then I saw that the topic was about building an online community. And I'm like, sweet, double score, because that applies to me. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel as well, and Kina Grannis was telling her story about, how she was able to build herself up on YouTube and through other methods of social media. So I'm like, this is going to be very, very helpful for me. And I went in there being like, okay, I got to take some notes, see what she does well, and see what I can incorporate into what I do. And I'm proud to say that a lot of the things that she does is the same thing that I do. Release regular content, try and be involved with my audience through social media. I know I could improve with that quite a bit. Like, I'm a lot better on Twitter than I am on Facebook, just because I don't check Facebook that much. But anyway, so it was kind of cool to be able to see that. But one thing, this is probably the biggest thing that I took away from everything, was just how appreciative she was of the community that she had been able to build. So her story goes like this, all right? So she started off as a singer-songwriter a few years ago. And she started off just like everybody else who wants to get into music. It's a pretty humble start. Playing coffee shops, out on the street, just wherever you can. And she wanted a record label really, really bad. And so there was this contest that they were putting on for the Super Bowl called Crash the Super Bowl. And what would happen, I think it was Doritos, they would go ahead and they would pick a number of finalists and then put it up for a vote. And whoever got the most votes would end up having their music videos shown during the Super Bowl. And that's like 100 million people almost who watch that. And they would get a deal with a record label. So it was everything that she wanted. So what she did is she put a video out on YouTube. All right. And then instead of asking everybody she knew on a regular basis to vote for her, what she decided to do instead was to continue to make YouTube videos every single day, just telling people about it. And it was really cool to hear how her YouTube experience started out because it was very similar to mine, where it was, friends and family who would comment and subscribe. And then slowly, these people who she didn't know and people who I didn't know would start subscribing and commenting as well. And it was really cool being able to you build relationships with these people as well who wouldn't have been able to meet any other way. So she talked about how she's been able to tour, meet some of these people, and recognize them just from a profile picture, or some type of thumbnail on some type of social media site. And what a great experience that was. And I was like, oh man, that would be so cool. I wish I could do something like that where, I get a chance to be able to meet some of you. But I know it's not too realistic with the small subscriber base that I have. And so I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it was really cool that throughout the entire talk that she gave, she was grateful for the online community that she had been a part in building and for everybody who had supported her. And I really hope that that's how I come off as well whenever I give thanks and things like that for certain milestones. Because like recently I got 12,000 subscribers, which is a great thing. And I don't measure my success based off of subscribers. I mean, a lot of you know that. It's never about numbers with me. It's about, putting out good content, entertaining you guys, and just trying to do something positive, for everybody. So I was like, I think I really need to remind everybody just how appreciative I am of them, because honestly, this channel would not exist if it wasn't for you. When I was starting out, I was like, you know what, if I'm really bad at this, and people just go on there and be like, dude, take this down, this is terrible, what are you doing? I wasn't going to do it, you know, because really you put yourself out on the internet, and already, you know, there's people who troll and people who do just whatever they can to make you mad, and it's ridiculous in and of itself. But starting off, if that's the only thing that you see and that's your first experience in it, you don't want to do it, and I didn't want to do it. So, you know, as all these new people would come in and tell me that I did a great job, or hey, if you just do this, you'd be a little bit better, and me taking their advice has been tremendous. This is honestly one of the best things that I have done in my entire life, and all it is just playing video games and talking about it. But it's really cool just to see how far-reaching that this has been for some people, you know, all over the world. My videos have been watched, and that just blows my mind. Like, you know, I go through every once in a while, and I see the different countries and the different places where my videos are watched. I'm like, oh my gosh, there is somebody in Syria who's watching my videos. And with everything that's going on in Syria, that's pretty impressive that somebody would take that precious time that they have to be able to watch something of mine. Or, you know, in China, in South Korea, in, you know, Russia, all over the world, you know, England, everywhere. So, I mean, it just blows my mind that I've been able to do that. And it's kind of cool to think that we are part of an online community that stretches the entire globe. And I'm not the one who runs it or anything. It's you guys. You guys are the ones who drive this. So I really want you guys to know that you are an integral part of everything that I have done on this channel. And you guys are the ones who make this channel great. Like I said, all I do is I play video games and I talk about it. But you guys are the ones who come on a regular basis, comment, you know, talk to each other, you know, find other people on the internet who also watch this too, and kind of give input on what I can do to improve. I mean, it's really, really cool, the things that I get a chance to be able to see and not all of you do. So I want to let you know that you guys are all really special to me, and you guys are, of course, really special to this channel because, as I mentioned, it wouldn't exist without you. And I'm always looking to be able to grow the channel, grow the community, and just make it that much better. So I'm looking, again, even though I do this every big milestone, and 12,000 isn't necessarily a huge milestone, but I wanted to get your guys' feedback on what things I can do to improve, to make it better, and for us as a whole to be able to grow as a community. You know, we're always welcoming of anybody who wants to come by and enjoy just great sports gameplay. So that being said, you know, go ahead and just let me know in the comments if there is anything that you would want to see different about this channel than what I do right now. What would make it better? So, of course, things that are within reason, I will go ahead and definitely see about incorporating. Obviously, if it was something along the lines of, you know, hey, post 8 videos per day, I can't do that. I mean, I struggle enough just doing 3, and that's actually a lot for commentators. I mean, there's some who will post 1, you know, every other day, and that's really what I did for a while. But I'm glad, you know, where I'm at. I have the computer and stuff to be able to do all this for all the rendering time and stuff like that. But, you know, because you guys are a huge part, your voice is absolutely essential to this. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that you guys know I appreciate you. And I know I say that at the end of every single video, but I wanted to make sure I stressed it right here. You know, and Keena Grandis really set the example of how I should carry myself when I talk about my community. And I hope I've done a great job being able to do that, but if not, I just wanted to make it known that you guys really are great, and I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. You may just come by and watch one video. This may be the first video that you've watched of mine, but to me, that's awesome, and I can't thank you enough. But, gosh, dang it, we lost! I just looked over and I realized walk-off hit right here, which is like a bunt. Anyway, so thanks for watching, you guys. Again, I really thank you for everything that you do, even if it's just watching videos. You guys are great people. You make this channel what it is, and I cannot ever thank you enough. So subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff, just check the description below. You'll find it there. Like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can be you know, a lot better at responding to people through social media and stuff. So kind of want this to be a partnership with all of us. So anyway, I'll save that for later on. Thanks again, you guys. I appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.